Okay, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shino Solomon. And if you are returning to subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you are new here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. I share scholarship opportunities, especially for Africans who have dreams and passion of schooling overseas. I share scholarship, fellowship, internship opportunities as I come across them. So this is the best place for you to be. The channel should always be returning back to if you're interested in these topics. Okay, so let's get to the business of the day. First, I'm an engineer myself, so I'm a civil engineer. Okay, and I realized that for professionals who are working, they may not be interested in scholarship opportunities. Maybe more of them are interested in fellowship opportunities, short-time study overseas and come back to Nigeria. I also realized that because of the nature of work of some people, they can't just leave their home country, travel abroad. So they would prefer remote opportunity. And that's why I love this opportunity by Engineering for Change, which I'll be explaining in a couple of minutes from now. First, the benefit of this is it's a remote program, so you don't have to leave your country, and it's also fully funded. So you are being paid while you are on this fellowship program, and you are working from your country. So let's dive in and get started. So to begin, let's get started. The fellowship itself is Engineering for Change. So you just have to come to Google and check Engineering for Change Fellowship. So you just the first one that comes up. Let's go. But before then, I always want us to know what is this all about, the organization in charge, what are they into. So you have an overview of what the organization are into. So first now let's learn a bit about the Engineering for Change. So about us. So this is the organization, this is what they do. We prepare, educate and activate the international technical workforce to improve the quality of life of people and the planet. So that's their objective. So you just go through their website and see their focus. Some of their principles are lifelong learning and education, inclusive collaboration, human-centered practitioners, then responsible creators. And this is projects they've been involved in the past and so on. Here you also have an idea of their funding partner, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and Engineers Without Borders, USA. So those are their funding partners. So, but for today, what we are interested in is the E4C Fellowship, which is the Engineering for Change Fellowship. So we can just right away just click on it from here. So it brings us to this page of the Engineering for Change Fellowship, and we can just quickly read. You can watch this video. So the lady gave some explanation about the fellowship and what they do, but you can watch that video much later. So an extraordinary opportunity for early key point, early technical professionals. So early career technical professionals, that's engineers and designers and technical professionals generally. So globally, to develop their professional leadership skills while addressing real world sustainable development goals, to collaborate with expert and best in class peers while deepening your understanding and engineering for sustainable development. Focus is on engineering for sustainable development. So you'll be working with a team to come up with some solutions for sustainable development goals, and that's basically what it entails. So this is what you need to now pay attention to. So the internship itself, the fellowship itself. What are the nitty-gritty of the fellowship? What do you stand to benefit and what does it entail? So from here you would say that you would need it to give you advanced sector knowledge. So through weekly synchronous learning modules, workshops, and more. So gain reward experience by working on a project aligned with UN Sustainable Development Goals. So you'll be working on a project, then connect globally because it's also a global opportunity. That gives you that puts you in a place of working with other professionals, other engineers beyond your home country globally. All right, so it also helps you develop professional skills. So you have the opportunity of developing professional skills. You earn a digital badge. Then, most importantly, I think for most people is that while you're on this fellowship, you also get paid. Okay, adjusted based on experience, qualification, and cost of living. So you will receive a stipend for that duration of your program. So what the fellowship includes. So fellowship advanced career paths through 30 plus hours of learning program engagement designed for training and expanding knowledge in the sector, 400 plus hours of research and design work, and 30 plus hours of networking online with peers and expert advisor. The program runs from May through September. So basically the program begins in May and runs through September, and requires a part-time commitment of 20 to 25 hours per week through virtual engagement. So it's fully remote. You're not traveling anywhere. It's a fully remote role. But your own commitment is that you must be ready to commit 20 to 24 hours per week virtually on the program. All right. So these are the relevant training, impactful, meaningful connections, and these are how you stand to benefit. And here, relevant training, fellows receive targeted training to expand their knowledge of engineering for sustainable development sector, including global, local, and individual considerations. So you can see the relevance of the program. So you here, all right. So they've be involved in different projects. You'll be engaged in different projects. E4C works with organizations to co-design impact projects. So this is what you'll basically be doing in the course of the fellowship. You work with organizations, co-design impact project where fellows can deliver transformative support across 3 project types. So there are 3 project types. So you have the impact research, design for good, and advancing workflows. So those are the 3 category of research or project type that you will be involved in when you join the fellowship. And here, what you have here is just highlight of some projects you've had in the past. We can just take a look at some of them. Decarbonization through digitalization in the transport and habitat sector. You can let's have a view of some of the projects in the past. Design, optimization, electricity market policy. Okay, so this is just an highlight of some project they've had in the past, and if you click here, learn more or view project work, that gives you an insight of some of the project they've had in the past. So this gives you an idea of some of the projects you've had in the past. Then you can just scroll down and see meaningful connections. Fellows have a number of opportunities to network throughout the program, including one-on-one meeting with managing fellows, weekly small group calls, and other fellows and more. So E4C Fellowship to date, how many have they awarded? So 309. Then nationalities represented, percentage of women, projects completed. And this is the fellowship structure. So first, it's a 5-month program. So the fellowship runs for 5 months, and it's also part-time. And as we said before, it's something that requires 20 to 25 hours of your time weekly. In addition to that, it's fully remote, so you're not going anywhere. All right. So it is also quite flexible work schedule. Then you have a standby support system while you're on the course of the program. Past fellowships. So here you have an idea of some of the past fellowships. Let's see. Let's see, like last year, 2024. Let's just have a glimpse of 2024. So this is for 2024. So you can just learn application. This was what happened in 2024 phase. It's closed. So application, selection, fellowship, then completion. So these are the this is the structure of the program. This is the structure of the program. Then you apply, you are selected, you go through the fellowship program, then the fellowship is completed. Here again, you can see for that year, these are some of the fellowship sponsors: EPRI, Autodex, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and so on. So that's it. So, but let's see, for this year, application closed around, I think, March or thereabout. Let's see. I think this year application is closed already. But what you can do is that we can go back. Application for this year is closed. But okay, go back again. Okay, here, this is where I'm coming to. So here, the application for, let's explore 2025 application, opening a new tab, but it's closed already. So this is the 2020 application. This is the 2025 application, early career technical professionals. Then this is an overview of the application. This is an overview of the application. It's a workforce development program, intersection of engineering and sustainable development. The fellowship consists of 3 core elements. There is a learning program, the impact project, and the networking. Fellows engage part-time for 5 months from May to September, building, strengthening their professional and technical skill, networking, and experience. Okay, so let's see some of the projects. So for every cohort, there are projects. So these are the different projects. Developing new features for higher altitude. So when you go down, you would see the sponsors. Autodex is a sponsor of this project. So basically how it works is that you will be coming on this project as a fellow. So you are joining one of these projects. So let's see another project. So this is just a project. From here you can get all the necessary details you need about the project. Yeah, that reminds me. And also, for every project, one of the things you also need to check out is that the projects have their eligibility criteria. And those are very vital information you need to check out before you join a project. So for this project that we clicked on now, which is developing new features for high altitude platform capturing Earth observation data. So one of the key things you have to look at is the project description. So you read the project description, the type of candidates they are looking for, and so on, and where you'll be working. So secondly is that you also have to look at the skills and experience that this project requires. So anybody who will be coming on this project, you are expected to have CAD modeling skill, CAD rendering skill, computer-aided design, modeling and rendering skills, control systems, electronics design. So they also want to have programming experience and image processing discipline. So they prefer people from this discipline: mechanical engineering for project option 1, software engineering and computer science for project option 2. Okay, preferred fellow location. All projects can be completed remotely. All right, any San Francisco based preferred. So for this project, you could come from anywhere, but they prefer somebody who is based in San Francisco. Okay, and when the fellow should be available for meetings and so on. So you will check through every of those projects and get more details about what the project entails, what you have to do, what skills they expect you to have for each of the projects. Okay, so visit our page to apply now. So if you're interested, then you can just, if you're interested in that, then you can just click that to apply. So you can, here again, you could look at this brochure. I came back to the same page. You can look at this brochure. You have a 2025 brochure. So from here you can see the fellowship program 2025 an overview. Here you can get all the details, what it entails, learning programming, past projects, fellowship at a glance, and everything you need to know about the project, the network opportunities that you have, how the fellowship is going to be structured, what are the program benefits for you, then what are the application timeline. So you can see that application for that, what I said before, I said 2025, it's closed already. The application opens in December and closes and run through till January 19th. Okay, so application down selected. So from January to mid of March, what happened was that down selection was what was going on. Then mid March till mid-April, they'll be having interviews. So at this point now, they've shortlisted people for interview. Then by mid-April, they would select the people they want to select, and onboarding will take place at the end of April. Okay, so the onboarding will take place at the end of April. And here also you have some other information that to apply, you will need to become an E4C member for free. So you have to register, become a member. It's free. Then it's after that you can now begin your application process itself. You have to have your resume and CV, email address for 2 references. You will be notified by email of your application status at each stage. So if you apply, you will be notified at each stage. So what you can do with this information now is that you could plan for this scholarship in the next opening. Yeah, okay, these are some of these fellowship rather that I can explore as an engineer, then work remotely and get paid. All right, so you can close this at this point. And what you can do again, let's close this. So what you can do now that 2025 opening is closed for this fellowship, you can come here, look at this place, be the first to hear when application open for 2026 fellowship. So you can go ahead and fill this form. So even if you forget that there's this application that you need to put in for, but by signing up you receive the priority notification. So when the application opens, you are one of those first people who get to know about it, because Engineering for Change will contact you directly to inform you about the opening. So you just put in your name, your name, then your email address, then you answer these few questions. How did you hear about us? Then you picked how you heard about them. What is your country of origin? Then you pick your country of origin. How do you identify? So basically your sex. So you pick your sex, then you sign up. I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming E4C Fellowship. Okay, so with that, it's more like putting it on your sticky notes. So with this, you signing up for the priority notification, you get first-hand information when the application opens in December again. That will be December to January. So you will be informed. You will be informed before anyone else gets to know about it. All right. And if you want to become a member, one of the things you can do is that you can come to this point, become a member, then just easy. So you just fill in these details and sign up for their membership, then that's all. It's free. So with that now, you have fulfilled the first requirement, which is those who are accepted for this fellowship must be a member of Engineering for Change. That's basically all that you need to do. So if you still have more questions or need clarification on how to go about this fellowship, you can drop it in the comments and I will gladly attend to it. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this information with your colleagues at work, your friends, and everyone who you think can benefit from this information. And also put on your notification button, so whenever I put up new content on this channel, you will also be the first to get the information. All right. Once again, thank you.